In September 2020, Burnaboy had an interview with Douglas Jacon, and in the interview, he stated that nobody paved the way for him. What is the secret to Burnaboy's success?
I know the blood and sweat and the rejection that I've had to go through. I've not seen the help that they are telling me that anybody can say they've helped me in that form.
There was an uproar in the Nigerian media, and Idris Abdul Karim recently brought this topic back to life. Burnaboy further stated that the view and perception of Afrobeats artists from where he started compared to now is very different. It is something that is seen and living through, representing the genre, and things the average Nigerian cannot tolerate. He has had to overcome a lot to get to where he is today without help from anybody. The secret why Burnaboy is so successful. Authenticity is the key ingredient in Burnaboy's journey to the top. You have to be original. Photocopy never works in the long run. He is Nigerian and never shy away from the fact. He sings with a combination of English, Yoruba, and Pidgin. His topics are often focused on Nigerian and African-related stories and lyricism.
I'm an African man. I had to find myself.
Burnaboy is unique. I will talk about this later in the program. In the album, The African Giant, Burnaboy talked about government officials looting the country's wealth and resource, and basically not caring about the common man. Other songs, like Monsters You Made and 2010, also have powerful messages that address socio-political issues. I find it really impressive that Burnaboy continues to stay true to self and purpose, despite industry pressure to be boxed in.
I didn't want to be boxed into any Afrobeat or boxed into hip-hop or boxed into anything because I don't believe in genres.
His music is diverse and rich without compromising his truth. And what is the truth, you might say? Well, it's reflective in his music. Have you been listening? Are you sure you are a fan? Take a look at his body of work, and you can literally piece together what he is about. Burnaboy's authenticity is not in question, as he resonates with audiences at home and abroad. To be honest, guys, I think not being authentic cannot lead to global success. People will find you out. You will be labeled a fake.
I've not seen the help that they are telling me that anybody can say they've helped me.
Talented Nigerian rapper Odumodu Black has this to say.
And nobody pave way for Burnaboy. Now God, see, for this industry, nobody like Burnaboy because that guy has the guts. So none of you should come and be like, yo, I help this guy. None of you help that guy. None of you help that guy. That guy helped himself. God help that guy.
Burnaboy is unique. He has a versatile singing style that is distinctive and rich. He sings with a lot of depth and emotion, and he is able to convey moods and themes effortlessly, be it soulful delivery, smooth melodies, or quick-fire rap style that gels seamlessly in a way that makes sense. Burnaboy has mastered the art of taking ownership of his delivery, putting his own unique spin on material as he gets inspiration from the father of Afrobeat, Fela Kuti. He clearly has incorporated Fela's style of horns, grooves, and polyrhythms, making it his own. Burnaboy describes his style as Afrofusion, saying it's a blend of diverse music styles. This has in turn opened up his music to audiences all over the world, giving him that unique edge.
I've not seen the help that they are telling me that anybody can say they've helped me.
Afrobeats legend Two-Face Idibia said different people have their own reality and how they came up.
You can't change his own reality for him. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, in terms of paving the way, now everybody gets their own version of what that is. If I wasn't there, would Burnaboy not be there? So the fact that somebody is there before doesn't mean this person will not show up. I respect his stand, I respect that fact.
The secret why Burnaboy is so successful. Overcoming adversity is one of the greatest attributes needed to succeed. This is because the journey to the top is filled with potholes and you don't want to fall inside one. You need strength to withstand and overcome. Burnaboy revealed in September 2022 on his Twitter handle that he came into the music industry straight from Chelmsford HMP, a young offenders institution in the UK. He had no idea he would even live this long. So when people talk about him now, it's all just funny. Of course, he would perform on stage with an injured leg or even no legs or no hands. Burnaboy brought something different to the Afrobeats landscape, and it appears Nigerians were not ready for it. He started off with a dancehall Jamaican chat style. He was consequently underappreciated and some might say underrated, but he never gave up and continued to develop his sound, now known as Afrofusion. International arena like London, ironically where he lived a chunk of his teenage years, embraced his sound wholeheartedly, and albums like African Giant and subsequent ones became chart-topping projects. He even had a #1 album in the UK. Burnaboy have a love-hate relationship with Nigerian media, and as he puts it, always stands by the truth. He has supreme self-confidence. Burnaboy has done very well for himself. This is a guy who never got the recognition he believed he deserved and then went on to conquer the world. Burnaboy won the most recognized music award in the world.
And the Grammy goes to, oh, come on, twice as tall, Burnaboy.
Do you know what it takes to win a Grammy? My friend, it's no beans. And yet, he continues to break new ground. Burnaboy is the first Afrobeat artist to perform on the Grammy main stage. This was surely a big leap for Afrobeats and Burnaboy's brand. The secret why Burnaboy is so successful. There can be no success without strong business acumen. Burnaboy started Spaceship Entertainment, which gave him a great level of control over his music and business affairs. As a Naija boy, you can't play with money, you can't play with ego. Burnaboy is a global brand with strategic partnerships that has helped him secure endorsements with companies seeking to penetrate African markets. He launched his own clothing line and also teamed up with global brands like Gold to further the influence of his brand. Burnaboy has been quite strategic with his vision, surrounding himself with a trusted team of people and international partnerships to help execute as necessary.
I've not seen the help that they are telling that anybody can say they've helped me.
The secret why Burnaboy is so successful. Burnaboy pulled an absolute masterstroke by asking his mother to manage him, and looking at it, it really makes sense. Bose Ugulu is an accomplished professional and a multilinguist with a backdrop of a father, Benson Idonije, who managed Fela Kuti. Burnaboy's career has moved on exponentially since that decision, and as Burnaboy puts it, she is the only one he trusts. And as Aristotle said, there is no great genius without some touch of madness.